keep their focus.
Yeah, Kevin, at this juncture, you've been through a lot of ups and downs already, and so unless you're battling hard for a playoff spot, it could be hard to be motivated.
Now here's Beverly. Capella finds Harden. Over in the corner, Beverly. 6 to shoot. Pass to Capella. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Crawford. Ariza with the rebound. And it's Ariza with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Here is Harden. This one for 3. Sinks the triple.
Harden skilled off the dribble, off the catch. He can flat out score.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Spates the pass to Paul. It's hauled in by Beverly. Pass to Harden. From deep. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Rivers with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Paul against Beverly. Paul outside. Lets it fly. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
So good seeing Paul drain these shots. Superb at rising up and stroking it with confidence.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
There's Crawford with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench. You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Paul outside. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Rivers can't get it to go.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Pass to Beverly. The Rockets again can't hit. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Rivers dishes to Crawford. Ariza against Spates. Back to Beverly. Pass to Capella. Houston moving the ball around with the fadeaway. Another miss by Houston. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Throw good, James Harden.
Nobody quite like Harden to run your offense. He knows the ins and outs like very few do.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Brewer is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Allen Anderson comes in for Maurice Spates. J.J. Redick's checked in for Rivers. And it's Felton in for Chris Paul. And both free throws good for James Harden.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So for the Rockets, Thomas checked in for Ferguson, and Corey Brewer's subbed in for James Harden. Crawford against Gordon. Crawford kicks to Anderson. Left side, Felton. Los Angeles with another miss.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And it's Gordon missing. Clippers trail by 3. Redick surveying the D. Over Beverly. The shot by Redick, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Thomas, a screen on Anderson. Beverly for 3. The Rockets with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Anderson passes to Crawford. Launches a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And that'll tie this game up.
Got a look he liked and didn't hesitate.
Pass to Swift. Eric Gordon on the wing. Thomas sets a screen for Gordon. Another miss by Houston. The Clippers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Got a piece of it. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Brewer. Sinks the three-pointer.
And Brewer has no shame or shyness when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc. And he gets the shot off quickly from there, too.
Crawford outside. Shot clock at 6. Anderson outside. Takes the 3. It doesn't go for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Rockets on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Houston.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Outside, Redick lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Houston. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being. Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
It's Pierce on the wing. Shot from the wing. Good on the jump shot. Pierce has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Los Angeles. Pass to McDaniels on the wing. Brewer. Here's Swift. Now McDaniels. Scoreless thus far. Capella with a screen on Felton. Gordon. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Gordon's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Rockets. Outside, Pierce. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Spade sets a screen for Pierce. Connects again from distance.
And he's almost third now on the list of all-time three-pointers.
It's an amazing milestone he's approaching. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Los Angeles making a switch here. Tatum's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here. And with the last two league MVPs, Greg, going to Stephen Curry, talk about how he has changed the NBA game.
Man, he has turned the game on its head. For so long, efficient offense was about getting in close, right? Now it's about creating space.
McDaniels dishes to Gordon. There's a screen from outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Gordon's got the lead up to 3 now for Houston.
Love seeing Gordon work in the pick and roll. Great at pulling up to shoot once the screen comes his way.
Pierce with it. He has 5. Tatum setting the pick for Pierce. Over Taylor. It's hauled in by Petrie.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Brewer passes to Taylor. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a quick look at some of the numbers for James Harden.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Clippers. Paul comes in for Anderson. Nene, he's checked in for the Rockets. James Harden comes in for Taylor. Paul against Harden. Paul kicks to Redick. Shot clock at 5. Jordan with a screen on McDaniels. And McDaniels with the block. Poked away. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Paul for 3. They grab their own miss. And Jordan slams it home.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
And here's Harden, who's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Now, here is Harden. They lead by 1. Harden draws the double. 3-pointer. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside, Redick. And McDaniels with the block.
Access denied. Timed that one perfectly.
And Harden with the stuff.
Harden is sneaky with that ferocious dunking ability of his. You can tell he enjoys throwing it down with power.
Jordan with a screen on Harden. Inside. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just one on the basket from Jordan.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So for the Clippers, Spates checked in for Pierce. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Rivers in for Raymond Felton. Houston also making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Brewer. Reza comes in for K.J. McDaniels. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Eric Gordon. .152 left in the first half. Ball against Beverley. Pass to Capella. And Harden launches it from deep. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And here's Beverley. He brings it up for the Rockets. Now, here's Capella. Harden with it. Pass to Capella. Harden with a screen on Crawford. 4 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Beverley for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Rivers dishes to Paul. Teardrop shot. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lobs it up for Jordan. And here comes Ariza. Late in the fast break. The 3 from Harden. Another miss by Houston. The Clippers trail. Here's Crawford. And he dunks it down.
Chris Paul so smart as a point guard. Any weaknesses in the defense, he's going to exploit.
Rivers against Harden. The 3. Good on the triple. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, let's kick this halftime show off by checking out the Players of the Week. For the East, Brook Lopez.
Plenty of LOVE. That's what you can do about this game. Love it, because that combination of skill and size, man, that big fella is taking care of business. Game in and game out.
Yeah, and that really that CONSISTEN.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, consistency.
There you go.
That's what it's all about. And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 2. Up top, Spates. Pass to Crawford. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the inside, Nene. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Paul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Paul plays with such force and smarts combined. I mean, he looks for contact and does a good job of drawing fouls on the way up.
And that one falls for Paul.
And Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Both shots good from the stripe. Rockets shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them, to say the least. Pass to Capella. And here's Nene. Here's Harden. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, we talk about Harden's skill set, which is superb, but there's no quit in this guy. He's got a great competitive spirit. And even when you bang him and bump into him, he just muscles through that and says, play on.
One shot.
Throw good, James Harden.
Cashing in on these trips is a crucial part of any game plan. Free throws can add up fast.
Crawford up top. Ariza covering. Crawford looking over the floor. Rivers in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Over Harden. Rivers can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 3. Outside Ariza. Over Crawford. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Like the way Ariza seeks out mid-range jumpers. The heck with the analytics. A good 2 from a good shooter is as good as a 3.
Now here's Crawford. He has 5. Jordan, a screen on Beverly. Paul, no one around him. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Timeout called the Rockets. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. Fifth, the Clippers.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Beverly, the pass to Capella. Here's Nene. Pass to Harden. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Jordan.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Speights finds Crawford. Some solid defense there by Nene.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Harden stolen by Rivers. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the basket is good. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
On the break is where Chris Paul's at his best. I mean, he loves taking advantage of space in the open court and beating everybody down the floor.
Now, here is Harden. 13 points in the game. Rebound by the Clippers. Speights has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ariza against Crawford. Rivers in the corner. Lock at 6. Over Harden. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Harden against Rivers. Yep, that one goes in there. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
If the defense doesn't slow Harden down, he's going to continue to pile it on.
Here's Paul. He's got 6. To the paint. Here's Speights. Jordan. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 15. Nene trying to get open. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Wiggins is checked in for Jordan. Anderson comes in for Maurice Speights. J.J. Redick's checked in for Austin Rivers. And it's Felton in for Chris Paul. And both free throws good for James Harden. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Brewer is checked in for Houston. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for James Harden.
And when you see the tumble his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's gotten away from playing the kind of gritty, hard-nosed D he was known for. That's an aspect of his game he needs to get back.
Crawford outside. It's Redick on the wing. Wiggins sets a screen for Redick. Over Brewer. The shot by Redick, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Beverly. Still yet to score. Here's Brewer. And it's good, 2 points. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
To the right side. Wiggins sets a screen for Anderson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for Houston. Free throw, good, Anderson. So it's the Rockets now. Bounce pass, Gordon. There's the pick. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Gordon's got 8 points.
Boy, Gordon sends that one straight down and in from beyond the arc.
Outside, Pierce. Pass to Anderson. There's the 3. Rockets with the rebound.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Gordon. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Raymond Felton.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Exactly. I mean, finding their stride offensively, and they're on top on the scoreboard, and things are looking pretty good for them right now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Now Redick, still without a basket. The 3. The shot comes out, and so it's the Houston Rockets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Gordon. Lets it go with the 3. Redick with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pierce kicks to Redick. For the 3. The shot missing.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Pass to Brewer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside, Felton. Brewer with the screen for Felton. Now here's Redick. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. The Clippers keep it alive, and the shot goes down.
Putting his hard hat on and getting his hands dirty. Going to work.
Pass to Brewer. Here's Swift. Brewer with the ball. Here's McDaniels. The Rockets again can't hit. Now here's Anderson, covered by Brewer. Felton feeling it out a bit. Misses the three. Houston leading by 4. Here's McDaniels. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. McDaniels got his first basket of the night.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Anderson. Brewer with the screen for Pierce. No good on that one. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Offensive rebound. He shoots again. Misses the layup.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
In the corner, it's Felton. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Timeout called. Rockets. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. So for the Rockets. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The three from Harden. And it's Speights with the rebound. Speights has got 7 rebounds in the game. Rivers finds Paul. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And that one's good. Beverly's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Hall is so good at shredding defenses in the pick and roll. He seems to always be one move ahead.
Dene setting the pick for Harden. Fires the 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Paul. Jordan, a screen on Beverly. Paul's shot is off.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one. And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Clippers trail by 6. Ball outside. It's tipped.
How impressive was that? The little fella, Beverly, extending out for the block. Showed us some nice timing for a guy that's not much taller than 6'2".
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time. DeAndre Jordan really put something extra on that one, folks. That was a jam.
1:37 left here in the fourth quarter. Rivers against Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Paul outside. Over Beverly. And it's Paul missing. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Spades finds Jordan. Crawford outside. Clippers moving the ball around. Paul passes to Jordan. Back to Paul. Pass to Rivers. Paul with the ball. Defended by Beverly. Jordan a screen on Beverly. And again, no good by the Clippers.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Man, I tell you, you really have to appreciate how much Beverly hustles. He plays hungry and with an edge. He's skilled, though, on both ends of the floor in addition to that.
Shooting 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 9.
He did enough to put this one away. Hard-fought battle, though.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And here is Paul. Here's Rivers. There's Crawford with the 3. Rebounded by Capella. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, James Harden.